Greetings. You are now listening to The Quiet Storm. Okay. If you are tuned in, then you already know that you are tuned into yet another fantastic, wonderful, amazing. Why can I never think of another word? Successful. Excellent. Successful show. The 419 show. I'm your favorite homegirl, Taryn Simone, aka T Money with the money, aka T Money with the honey, aka Taryn Simone, and I make the niggas moan. Ask about me. Okay? Period. Period number 1. Period number 2. Period number 3, 4, 5. And then of course, the man with the plan.
The lights, camera, action man.
The man on the ones, twos. I said the ones, twos. The ones, twos, and the trees. Mr. Luther Kelly.
That's sticky in the flesh.
Huzzah. You already know on the 419 show, we smoke blunts and we take shots. We took enough shots. I'm not taking
We had
no
enough
more.
blunts. I have a blunt. If you can't tell.
Well, SS Sticky has a blunt, but it's all good.
I'm gonna pass it.
But we're gonna go ahead and get into the show. Of course, we're going to start off with the daily positive affirmation from our good girl, Louise Hay. Hey. Today's affirmation is I handle my own life with joy and ease. I must say once more. I handle my own life with joy and ease. How you feel about that, Mr. Kelly?
I feel like that's.
Do you feel Louise?
I feel like that's a perfect, simple embodiment of how I handle my own life.
Because I also feel like the key word is my own.
My own life, for sure.
Yes.
Also, I also feel like that is the simple embodiment of what I want in life as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because personally, from my past, shit's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? So with joy and ease together, you know what I mean? That's hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. I agree. No complaints. No disagreements there. Agreed.
Right.
So we can go ahead and get into what we are talking about today. So what I want to talk about today is, I don't know about y'all, but I love Disney. And I be trying to watch all the latest Disney movies and all the shit like that. I got Disney Plus. Okay. So lately, recently I watched Turning Red. So that was like one of the latest movies that just came out. And Turning Red, it stirred up some controversy with the girls and the gals. But for a quick summary, if you haven't seen Turning Red, I don't know if this is even like a spoiler alert or not. Because, I mean, I guess.
At this point, I don't think so.
Well, spoiler alert, just in case. Because I know I'm the type where I'm like, I don't even want to hear no details. But Turning Red is about a young girl. She's turning 13 and she's going through puberty and she's, you know, just experiencing things that anybody that is 13 would go through. And it had a lot of backlash. As far as just parents thinking that it wasn't something that kids should, you know, necessarily be watching. So I found this tweet that had, what is it? Is it green tomatoes? Rotten tomatoes. I'm sure.
I'm finna say red.
But so on Rotten Tomatoes, this tweet, it came from Jonathan MB32. We gonna make some little shit, put it right here or whatever. Right. So it says Turning Red currently has a 66% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Divvied, I guess, into the reviews and had a real don't know what I expected moment. One of the reviews says, this story is very targeted to a specific audience, and if you don't fall in that category, this film is not for you. I had to turn it off after 10 minutes. After I saw the main character drawing fan fiction as a 13-year-old, it left me uncomfortable that a 13-year-old was doing this in a Pixar film. Overall, I would rather watch Cars 2. Another rating said, and these are all like 1-star reviews. This one, even the one I'm about to read, is like half of a star, so it's like 0.5. Definitely not made for kids. It glorifies finding yourself and following friends at the expense of listening to your parents' guidance. Totally inappropriate for children. Preteens who are not living in the modern progressive cult of ideas will find the topics awkward and uncomfortable. Maybe Pixar should decide if they want to continue making charming and enduring family favorites or edgy progressive adult films and stop sitting on the fence. So, once I read the movie, because before I saw the movie, of course I saw all the shit that people were saying on, you know, social media. So I read that first and I actually saw the movie. And for me, I just feel like these comments, and I even saw a comment where someone was saying that watching the movie would particularly like put your children inside of a box, because it was another link that was saying that, you know, the girl, the 13-year-old in the main movie had a crush on a boy. So for that example, she was trying to say that that's putting kids inside of a box and thinking that, like, you know, heterosexual relationships are just the norm and that's it, you know, because of course, you know, folks out here, you know, we like the same sex, you know, or something of that nature. So she was trying to say, you know, putting them in a box, but I just seem like a lot of people are just really tripping, because I feel like puberty and just at that age, like, if you think about the things that you was thinking about when you were 13, like, all of this just seems so prudish at this point, the way that people are thinking. And hold on, where's this?
I feel like it's dangerous to try to even oppose that type of argument. You get what I mean? I
just feel like the problem is that people just, like, I've said this before, that people just treat sex, or just the umbrella of what falls under sex, so taboo that you can't even show it in like a show that, or a movie that's supposed to be targeted towards kids of that age that's probably going through that same thing. You think that it's, you know, obscene.
To me, I feel like that goes back to the straight people group argument with the gay versus straight thing. I feel like go back to the straight people argument about their position in the spectrum. It goes against, like, the gay people. There's straight people. You know, straight people be basically saying, like, y'all are saying that y'all want to be included, but y'all are making it seem like when we represent ourselves in, like, film and TV and shit like that, it's a problem. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're not including y'all. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So
but I feel like
we can put up our what we want to. So you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, maybe this is for, I guess, you know what I'm saying, the girls who are just so happen to end up being straight. Like, shit, I don't know. Like, how are they supposed to do it? Like, how can they know what to do?
I get what you mean, but I feel like the real problem is that people just don't know when it's the right time to have like that, the birds and the bees talk. So them, cause I've seen kids that's not even a preteen yet watching Turning Red. So in that sense, I mean, I don't got no kids.
But don't you think that type of movie should be watched before it actually happens to you?
Yeah, yes, but
so you can be prepared. With the
yes, but that's the point that I'm trying to that's the point that I'm trying to get to. Like, I can see how somebody, if they had a kid that was, younger than double digits, watching that, where they may feel some type of way where they don't really feel that comfortable with having them, look at something.
Okay,
like
that I understand that, but just don't let them watch it.
Yeah,
it's your job. You can't be mad at the people who made the movie. Like, if you personally feel like, because it's a whole process about how they try to.
People are though.
But they rate the movie to show like what audience is suitable to watch it. You get what I'm saying? That's why kids are not let into certain movies.
I know. When I was a fucking kid, my mama got me the motherfucking American Girl book, and it showed me. Hold on.
Check this out. If the movie rated PG-13 and they tell
what is it rated?
I don't know what it is, but if y'all are watching it before 13, that's y'all fault and the parents' fault for letting them watch that movie. Is it not? I know what I'm saying. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What is PG rating? What's the highest age group for that? The lowest age group for that.
All this Googling.
Because there is PG and then there's G. Stupid.
You are stupid.
I'm dead ass.
We'll figure that out later. But all I know is I don't remember the exact age or the exact grade, but I remember my mama got me this book. It's by American Girl, and it was by, hold on, let me find it, The Care and Keeping of You, and it showed you all the shit that you needed to know about the development of your body for girls, like your boobs, like even how to put like a tampon in. Like, it was very descriptive, if I do say so myself. So
you advocate for the book?
I do. I advocate for the book, and I advocate for the movie, because these are things, everything that's going on. Because in the movie, the girl turns into like a panda, and the panda symbolizes like her going through, puberty, her having her period, her liking boys and things of that nature. So just things that happen during that age. So I just feel like it's best to just expose them in a safe way, if possible. I mean, I'm just speaking from the outside looking in, because I don't got no motherfucking kids. So, of course, I'm not speaking from a parent point of view. I'm just
parent.
Yeah, a godparent point of view. I mean, I guess. But still, nothing has came out my cooch. So, therefore, I just think, like, if you're able to expose them in a safe way that's comfortable for you and the child, shouldn't be no issues. People need to get out of that box. That's what I'm saying. Like, sex is so taboo. For some, you want to talk about it. Anything that falls in the umbrella of sex. Because when girls are going through puberty or whatever, that's the first thing they think, and that's what they mention in the movie, like turning into a woman and all that shit like that. Like, that's the thing that they think of. And I feel like automatically when somebody thinks that a young girl is turning into a woman, that she's automatically ready for sex. So that's why, we just need to go ahead and put it all on the table and let our young girls know that just be safe. God damn it, I don't know, but
I mean, this is all we can do at this point.
At the end of the day, that's really all we can do. But and
at the end of the day, like with the access of to the internet, like you better hope somebody positive, no matter if you feel like quote unquote included or not. If somebody's proposing safety and supporting safety, then I feel like you should respect that on some sort of level. You know what I'm saying?
How much time you got?
We at 15 right now.
Ooh, okay. Real quick. That just leads me into my next topic. So, how, just for example, how somebody that maybe at a young age watching something like Turning Red is seeing something right now. At this age, I don't know what the fuck I just said. But I feel like it's still just like history repeats itself. Because I remember watching shit like Girlfriends or like even like 101 and already having like
some idea about
some idea of like how something should go. Like just how like marriage or just relationships with like your friends or romantic relationships should go. Like I've been watching Girlfriends and that shit it amazes me how I was watching that shit at a young age because I couldn't remember back then not knowing what the fuck they was talking about.
My whole thing is like they have people, the parents or whoever, have a problem with this movie, but do they have a problem with the TV shows and movies that they see who make jokes about like why women act the way they act, saying it might be that time of the month? Like, do they ever say something if their kids, witness that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's essentially the same thing, and I feel like those type of jokes. I'm not saying that I don't like the joke. I don't get the joke or whatever, but isn't that like for kids negative? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's kind of like a double standard type thing.
I mean, well, I really don't know who kids is watching Girlfriends or not right now. But
you'll be surprised what kids really be doing.
Right, but still, nonetheless, I feel like anything on TV is bound to give anybody that's probably like at a younger age some type of predetermined goal. So when you're already like 12 or 13, before you even get to 20 or 21, you already have an idea of how something is supposed to go, whether it's, a marriage or just like a regular platonic relationship where it's just like friends. So it's amazing how influencing TV can be, honestly, because like I said, I've been watching Girlfriends and I've been actually, I don't fall asleep on it. I watch that shit. And they had an episode where they were just talking about, like, this one specific episode where they were talking about going to a masseuse. And it was all of them, every single one of them. It was Maya, Joan, Lynn, and Tony. Am I missing anybody? No, okay. All four of them was going to a masseuse, and all four of them was having orgasms from them. And the reason why the conversation came up was because Tony was married. She had an orgasm from the masseuse, and she thought that she was cheating on her husband. So when it happened to her, everybody was like, nah. So then after that, it happened like a ripple effect. Like Maya went, then Lynn went, then Joan went last.
Joan's last.
So it's like, it's amazing. Like, I remember when I seen that episode again, I remember seeing it when I was younger, and I didn't really understand what they were talking about. So now it's just like so much more relatable, and I'm like, damn. Now when I find a masseuse that's out here giving out orgasms, because shit, even though I know it is them, I done seen them on Instagram.
I'm finna say,
I done seen them on Instagram. I done seen them on Instagram.
You got some
but it's just amazing how like just things like that, just like shows like that already give you an idea of how things should be, even though you're of course really not too sure if it's gonna go that way anyway. Like I remember it was one episode, and I had saw a tweet. It was one episode where Maya and Joan and them had went to Jamaica, and I guess my vagina was already, you know, hairy. It had some hair down there already. Darnell liked it. She went to Jamaica and got a wax. She came back to Jamaica and Darnell did not like the wax. So I had saw a tweet right after I saw the episode saying like, you know, I'm about to bring back the bushy vaginas because that's when niggas was really trying to take care of a bitch. And it was a whole thread. And I was like, wow. A coincidence? I think the fuck not. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. But real quick before we can close out, we're gonna go ahead and oh, it's done? We done? Aww. See? Boom. Alright, fine. Well, you already know you can tune into the
Nah, you gotta give me something a little bit better than that.
Alright, well, we got Doritos. And you can always follow the page at the 419 show. That's the number 4 and the word 19 show. You follow me at Taryn Simone, TARN, SS dot sticky. SS dot sticky. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Share, rate, subscribe, eat your Doritos, do all that. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. Excuse me.